Yeah, I think they're starting to gel. I mean, you look at their performances in their last two games. Early in the year, I think, getting ready to start conference play. When you lose a player like Frazier, you're still trying to identify roles and having guys step up into their roles, their new roles. And I think that as the season's gone along, they've, you know, have a better understanding of what they're trying to get accomplished. And the guys, their main two guys, scoring the ball for them. Marshall and Newbill have still been doing a good job with that, and they've started to do a couple things differently defensively and even tweaking their offense. So they pose some different challenges. I mean, the game plan pretty much remains the same as far as understanding what their strengths and weaknesses are, but I think that they're a little more cohesive than they've been, as most teams are throughout the course of the year.
So Marshall last week had 29 against Michigan State. What's he been doing well lately?
Yeah, and 10 rebounds. Just being relentless. He's it's really game by game who's going to step up for them. I mean, they have very capable scorers on that team. In that particular game, I think that he got to the foul line probably a little more than he has in the past. He's the type of player you have to account for him. I mean, he's going to consistently make jump shots, especially if he's open. So in that particular game, I thought that he came out with an aggressive mentality and kind of carried it on, throughout the course of the game.
Coach, what do you have to see from your team now? What are you looking for from here on in, especially these next couple games? What needs to happen?
Consistency. I mean, we've been very pleased with our toughness. This is a very tough, resilient group. And, just having that consistency on defense that we're looking for, I mean, it's a huge emphasis for us. And I think it bears out in the numbers when you look at us nationally compared to other teams in the country. And it's something that we're taking pride in because we understand defense is what's going to be necessary for us to win this championship, whether it be the Big Ten championship or the national championship. And we don't hide the fact that those are our goals, and as you go through the course of the season, you really dive into the scouting reports, you really dive into each individual matchup, and the Big Ten is a great barometer for that because you're going to get a different style each and every night. So you really dive into the opponent and try to take away their strengths. And each night you go out there, it's like having a series of quizzes, before you get ready for the test. And going through those quizzes, I think that we've been very pleased with how we've been performing on the defensive end, as we prepare.